As I grew older, I was faced with the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? Since I was a girl, I was questioned whether I wanted to be a teacher, a nurse, or an artist. I didn't want to do any of that. I was tired of the stereotypes regarding what women should be opposed to what men should do. Why was being a cop seen as a man thing? Why couldn't women be the ones doing the parkour? I was going to change that. I want to be the best damn cop out there, and they would not refuse me because I am a girl. I will show them why girl cops are just as good. Today was the day of my test, to show my strength and my speed. I was able to outrun the guys, even those who were built bigger. When the leader asked why they had done so bad, they argued it was because I was light and didn't have much weight to drag. What an excuse that was. Finally, I swung from rope to rope and landed with a flip onto the platform. I was surrounded by clapping, and I felt like I had a chance. Don't get so ahead of yourself, Ginger. You should feel ashamed for doing such a man job. Mark said. Then you should feel ashamed that I can do it better than you. Is this some sort of test? Don't test me, Ginger. Fine, the next report that we have, we will see who can catch the guy first, I demanded. I will try not to go too easy on you, Cupcake. He smirked. Never, ever, call me that again. Excuse me, Mr. Mark. We have a robbery in the Cotton Candy Arcade. Officer John said. I got it. We both said simultaneously. Not if I get there first. I shouted. In a matter of a couple of seconds, I rushed out the door and let my legs go as fast as they were able to. As I look from the corner of my eye, I see Mark driving in his car and rolling down the window to get a good look. You have to be smarter than that, Sugar Lips. He said. Screw you. You are so lazy you needed to take a car. I shot back. At least I will get there faster than you. I ran on the streets and pushed a guy off of his motorcycle. I had no other choice, how else was I going to prove myself worthy? I took on the motorcycle and drove past the car Mark was driving. He looked astonished, surprised that I knew how to drive the motorcycle. Sweet cake, better look when you are driving that thing, there is a pole right in front of you. He shouted. I looked ahead of me, but there was no pole in sight. Made you look. He said, bursting into laughter. What are you, 5? Did you say you want a high five? No, never mind, you are such an idiot. I'm sorry. I can't hear you over the wind. Mark said. I rolled my eyes and stepped harder on the gas. With the sound of a harsh engine, I pulled my body back and let the motorcycle go in the air. Everyone walking on the sidewalks was now looking at me, and my motorcycle landed flat on Mark's car. I saw the wheel add a crack in his windshield, and he broke abruptly, letting the motorcycle fly in the air once more. I ditched the motorcycle and ran on my feet once more. Although it seemed wrong to let a girl alone running in the street chasing after a police car, I was having the time of my life. Suddenly Mark pulled over and slammed the door behind him. I also stopped and looked at him. What are you doing? Aren't we supposed to go to the scene? He is going to get away. Then go. I don't want to anymore. Yes you do, what kind of trick is this? I asked. You don't know where to go, do you? Why do you say that? You were chasing after my car. It seemed as though you had no idea where you were going. I do know where it is. I shouted. Then show me. He demanded. I looked to my right, then to my left, and I knew I had a 50-50 shot of getting this right. My gut told me to run left, and that is exactly what I did. Wrong way, darling. He laughed. My face was flushed in embarrassment, and I ran the other way. Just kidding. Man, you are so gullible. What way is it? I shouted. I thought you knew. He laughed. Mark, this isn't funny. He is going to get away, and it's going to be your fault. Really? I am enjoying this very much. I can't wait to tell the head of the department that the rookie didn't know where she was going. He chuckled. Don't you dare, I said. Oh, honey. You have no idea what I am capable of, he said. I hate you. I will get there myself. I jumped in his car and drove off, sticking the destination into the GPS. I am having a hard time finding the cotton candy arcade. Consider putting in a new address or check your spelling. You have got to be kidding me, I screamed. I kept driving until I saw a building that looked like an arcade. When I pulled up in front of it, Mark was already there. So you do know where it is. Good work, rookie, Mark said. Why doesn't this place exist in the GPS? I asked. Because the cotton candy arcade isn't even real. You're daydreaming, Ginger. You need to wake up. Don't tell me I am in dash. You are in school, Mrs. Myers said. I rubbed my eyes and I saw my teacher staring at me and crossed her arms in anger. What is on your mind anyway? Mrs. Myers said. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. The school bell rang, but I stayed at my desk to reflect on my thoughts.